Hello, my friends. This is how I invented dresses. So if you remember, I had a kind of a group of designers, Calvin Klein and I remember Levi Strauss was on it, and you had like guys like Louis Vuitton and Christian Dior and Christian Louboutin, who was kind of a mix between Christian Dior and Louis Vuitton. They kind of mushed together once there was a whole dimensional rift, and they went in as two people, Louis Vuitton and Christian Dior, and they came out as Christian Louboutin. That was craziness. It was a fun day, though. It was a fun day. Anyway, they were kind of in a group making clothes. I tasked them to kind of creating all these different designs of clothes and stuff like that. And one day, I was like, there was this girl. She was kind of hot. She was sitting on like these bleachers. I was trying to look up her pants leg, but you can't really look up a pants leg. You don't see anything. It sucks. So I went to these guys and I said, you guys, you have to develop a form of clothing that's easier to look up for girls, because sometimes you want to look up their stuff. And they said, okay, well, why don't, instead of having these like one little things around the legs, we have the whole thing open down there, and you just look up. It makes it easier. It's a no-brainer, dude. I said, wow, that's brilliant. Let's do it. Let's do it. So they started creating these things. They called them dresses because the girls dressed up in them, and they were perfect for looking up them, And then we started making them shorter. They had these things that attached to shirts called skirts. We're trying to eliminate pants, but it's too late. Pants were open to the wild, so everyone was using pants, but we wanted to kind of eliminate it. So after we did dresses, we said, how about if we take shirts and we have an attachment to them, and we call those skirts, because we were skirting the real issue there, which is we wanted to look up their stuff. We just made them shorter. Then we started making mini skirts, made it easier to look up, because it's like, wow, if they're not on a bleacher, what do we do? We need to be able to like just see them from sitting across them. Yeah, how about a mini skirt? Perfect. And then I came up with the idea of putting like a V here, which allowed us to look down their shirt and see their boobs a little bit. And I kind of expanded that idea. We started making instead of a V, we started making like these big round kind of things. We started pulling the shirts up, making them like tummy shirts. They kind of showed the tummy, and then we just got closer and closer. And eventually, we made some things that just showed nipples, and didn't show anything. It covered the nipples. The only thing that was covered was the nipples. The whole boob was exposed, and that was perfect. I was brilliant for coming up with those kind of things, right? And that's right around when I came up with the bikini. They were wearing these really big, fucking ugly contraptions for swimming suits, and I just said, no, smaller, tighter. And we came up with first the one-piece bathing suit, and then we expanded upon that, made it the bikini. And I'm telling you, this wave of clothing, very specific clothing, that's why girls wear different clothes than men. Everyone was wearing the same thing way back in the day. And I said, we're not seeing enough of naked girls around. We want to see their stuff. So let's make clothes smaller. And that's what we did. And to all the guys out there, you're welcome. To all the girls, I'm sorry. But hey, you look good in them. Y'all look really good in them. You dress up, you have fun. I think you're welcome to you too. See you later, and I will talk to you tomorrow, maybe, or later today. Or actually, I will talk to you, more like I will talk at you, and you will listen at me. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That is how I created dresses.